What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJD Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. As you guys can see right now, the investing account is sitting at $60,190.14. We were seeing some type of movement today earlier, but then the market kind of sold off probably about midway throughout the day. Let me see. Soon as the market got going pretty good, around 9:55, 10 o'clock a.m., the market took a nose dive down into the red. What was the cause of this today? Well, when I looked I looked on my news feeds and I checked YouTube out. I checked out some different news sources that I normally check out and go to. Looks like 47's at it again. And that's exactly why I told you guys I changed my strategy. That's exactly why I told you guys I changed up my investing strategy. I got to have money loose and liquidated on the sidelines. If you look down into the buying power, I'm at 304.05. I had $465 earlier at the beginning of the day. What happened? I took advantage of the dip. You guys, I'm trying to tell you. I understand we buy and hold long-term big boy blue chips. That's the first strategy. But the second strategy right now, you got to change it up if you're going to make money in this market. When you see that you can take profit and then redistribute that profit into something, even when the market comes down, then I would say that's what I'm going to do. I can't say I advise you to do that because I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not a professional stock trader, picker, whatever you want to call those guys. And I don't work on Wall Street. But what I can say is I'm a guy that dibbles and dabbles in the market. I'm in the market 365 days a year, 24/7. And I'm creating financial freedom, passive income for me and my family. So I think I know what I'm doing on that level. And even into my options trading, I've been learning a whole lot with that. I'm also teaming up with some other collaborative YouTubers when it comes to that options trade. So I'm learning and through different Discords and things like that. So you guys just be patient with me when it comes to that. Anyway, I know I got some buying power here. Let me go and show you what I did. My crypto holdings, Doge, I still got 1,023.69 of the Doge quantities, 17 cents right now. Ethereum, I still got some of that. And Avalanche, Ethereum's at 17.86. Avalanche is at $20.99. So, and now the cream of the crop, look at the stocks and ETFs. Everything looks to be in the red until we get to some of our value stocks such as Walmart and CocaCola. Let me click on Walmart. Walmart right now is actually going up from earlier today when I seen it. Walmart right now is $97.06. It's up $1.02 or $1.07% today. Guys, I bought some Walmart today. As a matter of fact, I dollar cost average into the position. As you see my new position, I got 113.35 shares of Walmart. Market value is $11,002.94. Average cost is $58.71, man. So Walmart right now is doing pretty good in my portfolio. Today's return, I'm up $116, and total return, I'm up $4,348, a 65.33% return on investment. Look at the account, man. Walmart is a stock that I just don't see any flaws with it as of yet. Like in this volatile time of the market, 47 in these tariffs, the market's in a downturn. Today, the news came out about something about 47 saying something about the nuclear possibilities of a nuclear World War III and all this crazy nuclear stuff. That's why the market sold off today, by the way, because of these tough terror talks and these tough talks about nuclear weapons of mass destruction and all this stuff, man. So I told you guys in my last video, and I'm going to repeat it in this video, I'm going liquid in some of my positions. Why? Because when news come out, any little fackle of news that 47 spits out of his mouth, anything he tweets on a phone, anytime he blinks wrong at the camera, it's going to send the market into the red. And when those stocks go down into the red, that is when we create wealth. That's when we create the most bang for our buck, for our dollars that we have able to be able to invest. So if you don't have anything on the sideline, you don't have anything to invest, you miss out, guys. Now, I don't want us to miss out. So I did a dollar cost averaging to Walmart today, earlier back when it was, I think it was about $95 today, earlier this morning. Yeah, right around that time, about 95.60. Excuse me. So I was able to pick up a couple of more shares of Walmart today. What else I got? Let's look at CocaCola, who just had an earnings call recently, or finna have an earnings call. Coca-Cola is at $72.54 today. I got 32.94 shares of Coca-Cola, market value $2,390. Average cost $60.80. Not much movement with Coke. Total return $386.51. It's a positive gain of 19.30%. So there you go, man. Anything over 8%, we're getting rich. Right now, I'm almost getting a 20% return in Coca-Cola. This is one of those value companies that's acting as a growth stock as well. Buy and hold long term is my strategy with Coca-Cola. I'm going to continue just the dollar cost average into the position. I got drip turned on, so whenever dividends get paid out, those dividends go right back into the position to buy more shares of Coca-Cola. Also, another major pickup today that I did was right here. Today, guys, I did something I haven't done in a while, and I bought some SCHD. SCHD is my Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. Right now, it's sitting at $25.70. And I bought some earlier today as I seen it was in this $25 range. I'm back up to 225 shares, 225.72 shares of SCHD. Market value $5,799.97. So we're right at the $5,800 mark, approaching $6,000 in SCHD, guys. That's not bad at all. We got drip turned on for this position as well. We're going to continue to let the dividends pile up in SCHD. This is the dividend king in my portfolio. And in my opinion, this is the dividend king. But yeah, in my portfolio, it pays me the largest amounts of dividends out of every ETF or stock. My average cost for SCHD is $26.35. So that puts me at a little bit of a negative today. Total return negative 148.70 or negative 2.50%, which is just fine. We're in good shape with SCHD. SCHD tends to hold its market value a lot better than other growth stocks and growth ETFs in a volatile market like this. So while it's low in the low 25s, I'm gonna just do my part and pick up more shares. I think I've invested. I'm not sure about the dollar amount. I know I picked up like 2 or 3 more shares of SCHD. It was over 3, almost 4 shares of SCHD, something like that. I think I did $100 into this position. It doesn't matter about the amount of money, guys. That's the thing I want you guys to realize. It matters that you stay consistent. It matters that you are doing something. You want to be able to buy these companies and these ETLs while they're low, and then when they are high, you can sell, or you can continue to allow the compound interest to continue to build up, allow those dividends to come kicking in, and allow that portfolio to grow even larger. So if you're saving up for the long term, you'll have a lot to look forward to in the long term. So that's what I'm doing with SCHD. It's going to help pay me my wage later on in life. And I'm going to continue to buy and hold SCHD in the long term. Next, I want to talk about is SPLG. SPLG is my SPDR portfolio S&P 500 ETF. SPLG is like my foundational ETF. SCHD was my dividend king. SPLG is my foundational king. This is like the cream of the crop. This is like the foundation, cream of the crop, the number one ETF in my portfolio. Right now, it's sitting at $64.74. I got 244.61 shares of SPLG and currently adding more shares to this position. Market value is $15,834.03. We'll be crossing 16,000 real soon. Average cost is $64.24. So we're beating SPLG right now by a couple of cents per share. Total return, I'm up $123.92 or 0.79%. Not bad for SPLG. Our average cost used to be a little bit lower, but as SPLG was going up over the $70, $75 mark, I kept buying and buying and buying. So it pulled my average cost up. And then when the market kind of took a downward turn, it brought SPLG back down. I've even paid $59 for SPLG here recently. And, since April 2nd, Liberation Day, if that's what you really want to call it, Liberation Day, by 47. Ever since, the markets have been in an uproar and turmoil. I'm telling you, I've been taking advantages of the dips. So when I see dip season like I see it, I just dollar cost average into these positions and to get them, eventually one day get them to where I need them to be able to pay for my lifestyle, to pay all my bills, to buy my cars, buy my house, different things like that. SPLG is going to be one of those investments that I have for the long term, very, very long term, and continue to buy and hold forever. And I can pass that down to, generation to generation. Okay, guys, my next major ETF is going to be FTEC. That's my Fidelity Information Technology Index ETF. This tracks the information technology sector. This is my high pace, high growth king ETF. Right now, FTEC is at 161.97 It's down right now at the current moment of $1.16. I got 21.63 shares of FTEC. Market value $3,504.70. Average cost is $168.82. And total return, we're down right now 148.31 or 4%. Guys, so let me tell you something. When this thing right here moves, when this moves from it goes up, when this thing moves $2, $3, $4, $5 in the actual cost per share, that market value jumps. That total return number, it jumps. Those percentages, they jump. This is a market mover. FTEC is my high growth dividend. It's not really a dividend payer. It is a high growth ETF. This is the one. A lot of you Vanguard users love to get VGT, Information Technology ETF. I got FTEC, Information Technology ETF, and FTEC is a better price. And so, of course, my money goes further as far as when it comes to buying shares. And I'm trying to accumulate as many shares on FTEC as I can. That's why I said continue to liquidate where I can. I'm going to continue to liquidate where I can. And then also use active income that's coming in off of jobs and side hustles and things like that for purchasing of more share sizes of FTEC. I want to build this position up major, get to my first 100 shares, 200 shares of FTEC. And I'm going to, once I do that, you guys, I'm telling you, man, the sky is not even the limit no more. Everything will be uncapped, if that makes sense. Because, like I said, the slightest movement in this ETF sends this thing up, or it sends it down, but it moves a lot faster, a lot further than other ETFs like SPLG or SCHD. Sometimes it takes a lot for those other ETFs to move, but it don't take much for this one to move because this is a big mega mover. You guys already know, still got DGRO, iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF. This is a hybrid mix between dividend and growth. $59.69 where it's at right now. Took a dip early this morning in the pre-market, but it did come back up. It tried to fight back to the neutral line, but it didn't quite make it. I got 9.67 shares of DGRO left. Market value $577.40. Total return, I'm down by almost a penny. negative 0.11%, not even a penny down, but total today's return down $2.75. And to be honest, guys, the only reason I'm down to 10 shares of this ETF when I used to have like 60 something shares of this ETF or 70 something shares of ETF, because I've been selling it. I've been liquidating my position. I had over $5,000-$6,000 in this position, but I've been selling it, liquidating money. Why? Because when the market took a nosedive, I was able to pick up on more FTEC. When the market took a nosedive, I was able to pick up on IBIT shares. That's the Bitcoin's ETF, IBIT. When this thing took a nosedive, I was able to put more money into SPLG and even Meta, single stocks that's going to take my money and actually skyrocket it faster than what DGRO was doing. So right now, guys, I got a market value of $577. That's money that can be liquidated. If I decide to sell the rest of these shares of DGRO, which I am highly anticipating myself selling here in the really near future, because that $577, I can be putting it to work in something else that's going to continue to grow, continue to make more money, and continue to turn the portfolio into a cash printing machine that I want it to be. So I'm going to continue to do that. Okay, next I want to talk about the IBIT. I just mentioned this. It's the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, sitting at $53.32. You guys in an uproar earlier, you're like, oh, how you sold out of all your Bitcoin? You ain't got exposure to Bitcoin. What's wrong with you, KJ? Don't you know Bitcoin is the fastest growing asset class? It's going to get you rich the fastest. Okay. I heard you. And like I told you in the last video, I'm going to tell you again in this one. I'm not completely out of Bitcoin. I still have exposure to Bitcoin and to the rest of the cryptos through this iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF. I got 64.44 shares of IBIT, market value $3,435.14. Average cost is $54.31. And total return right now is a negative $65.19 or negative 1.86%. I'm not really too worried about that right now, because as you know, the market is volatile, Bitcoin up and down. And as it's down right now, we can use this as an opportunity to dollar cost average into the IBIT, Bitcoin Trust ETF, and accumulate more shares. We can actually accumulate more shares, or we can actually sell puts. If you're into the options side of things, trading options, we can actually use this to sell puts and get our money that way. See? But the thing about it is you got to have the cash available that it's going to take to buy these shares, or you need at least to have, if you're going to sell calls, you need to have at least 100 shares of this ETF. And right now I'm still at 64 shares, so I got a little bit ways to go, but it's a good strategy to use if you're trying to build up that portfolio in a good amount of time. So that's what that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm doing. I've been learning so much about options calls, and I've been learning options trading, and then selling calls and selling cash secured puts. These things are helping me become a better investor, so I can be able to teach you guys more according to what strategy you need to use in the market. And then, sorry about that, YouTube, a small interruption. But as I was saying, let's take a look at the silverback gorilla, NVDA. NVIDIA is sitting at 107.24, and it's constantly moving right now in the market. I got 55.23 shares right here in this account. Market value is $5,923. Average cost is $118.07. And right now, total return is a negative almost $600, as you can see right there. And but don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. I do believe, I'm very optimistic about NVIDIA. I do believe NVIDIA has a chance of making up a whole lot of ground and getting back to the levels that we all know and love. I think NVIDIA has what it takes to get back to $130, $140 a share this year. And once it does, I still have a strategy for that. I'm still gonna I'm holding NVIDIA for now, but once that price get back to what I'm looking for, Guys, I know you guys gonna say, oh, don't sell it, don't do this, don't do that. But man, look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be using options on this stock. That's for sure. And if they get called away, they just get called away. And if I'm selling puts on it, I mean, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna work the wheel strategy on this thing because I'm ready to see my account accumulate a lot faster than what NVIDIA is willing to do. Okay, into the traditional IRA account, sitting at $40,546 right now. We're down right now $412 in the account. Buying power sitting at $1,995.39. We have an NVIDIA options call that's getting ready to end May the 2nd. I'm selling the covered call for NVIDIA right now. And it was due, May 2nd is when it's due. Of course, the stock price of NVIDIA is 107. It hasn't made it to the 145, nor will it make it to the 145. So I'm going to be able to keep my shares, and I'm going to be able to keep the premium that I made off this covered call. And once it's done, I know I can end it early and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I want to actually collect the whole premium. So that's why I held it for the whole time span of a month. So, but once it's done, I'm going to initiate another options call. And I'm going to see how it goes from there and keep collecting premiums. Right here, you see I got 150 shares of NVIDIA on this account, 61 shares of SPLG, 14 shares of FTEC. And then we got MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy at $377.43. I got 15 shares, market value $5,661.44. Okay, average cost is $283.49. So I caught it at a real good deal down at the low price. And look at that total return right now, $1,400. I'm up 33.28% in this investing account, in this position. So MicroStrategy is doing pretty good. That means Bitcoin is on the rise, so which is good. It's not regulated, and that's a good thing right now, and especially in this this market. I want to call it unregulated, but it's a regulated market. It's just unpredictable. I still got 4 shares of Costco. Costco is at $989.41 right now. I got 4 shares altogether. Market value $3,962.09. Average cost was $933.80. Right now I'm up $223.07, or almost 6% return on investment. Costco started off at a certain price, went down, and is making its way back up to that price, right at getting ready for the market to close today. So AMD, I'm kind of disappointed with AMD. Don't even want to go into it, but AMD is sitting at $96 right now. I'm down $336 in AMD. Average cost is $119 when I thought it was on sale, but I didn't know it could drop even further. But it did. It's all good. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. I haven't lost because I haven't sold. So I'm going to continue to be patient and hold on to AMD just like I did some other stocks. I was patient until they came back around to a premium, and then that's when I sold and got out those positions. Now, the cream of the crop, Palantir. Palantir, I've been had Palantir. Palantir is at $117.40 right now. Earnings calls on the way. I got 26.79 shares of Palantir. Excuse me. Market value is $3,145. Average cost is $75.94. And look at that total return, a good juicy $1,100. I'm up 54.49% in this position. Palantir also will be a stock that I run some covered calls on. Some puts, cash secured puts, to get those share numbers up. It's a stock I actually do want to own over 100 shares in, so I'm going to be able to collect the premium and also be able to I'll be able to collect the premium, keep that premium, and also, if need be, the cash will be available to buy those 100 shares at the price, at the strike price that I choose. So you can't lose with selling the puts or whatnot. So that's my strategy for Palantir. Same thing with NVIDIA. And guys, I got big news for you. We at the end of the video, got big news for you. I'm thinking about getting back into Tesla. I'm thinking about getting back into Tesla. You guys tell me what you think in the comments below. How you feel about Tesla? How you feel about CEO Elon Musk coming back, focusing on Tesla instead of doing all this stuff in the White House and Doge and all this other crap? What you think about him being more focused on Tesla? I believe Tesla stock would appreciate because of that. I got 100,000 still in the account, $703.83, and then we still got another almost 13,000 in the Fidelity IRA account, guys. So that's still growing. We're on the road to 150K, trying to get to 200K before the end of the year. And with these option tradings that we're finna get ready to implement and get in on the long term, I think we can do that. Any kind of comments, questions, concerns, drop them down in the comment box below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, man. We are a growing channel. We are a growing community. We love to help you with your knowledge base, fan base. We're here to help you grow. We are a bunch of investors on here, man, that just like to see each other win. And that's what we're here to do. We're forming a community of winners that's going to win and win the day, win these stock investors, trades, and all this stuff. Guys, remember what the whole purpose was from the beginning with KJD Investors. My job here, man, I'm here to get to financial freedom, get you guys to financial freedom. Nobody's gatekeeping the information here. We're going to give this stuff out for free. I'm giving you the game right now. I'm telling you the stocks that I'm investing in right now. We're giving you the game for free, guys. So don't feel like, oh, no, I don't know. No, you do know because I'm telling you right now. And also, guys, don't forget that, like I said, don't forget that we are, man, we're here for you, man. Anytime you got a comment, question, I read all the comments. I respond to everybody. So don't be afraid. Drop your comments down in the comment box below. If you want to scale your portfolio to 100,000, your first 6 figures like I did, hit me up. Let me know. I'll work with you personally, man. We'll get it there. We will get it there. I'll tell you everything I've done, show you the work. I'm showing you the stocks that I'm in, ETFs that I choose. They keep paying dividends. I keep collecting them. I mean, I don't spend this money, y'all. I think I've only spent out of my account like one time, and that was when I sold a couple of shares of Apple to buy me an iPhone. I let my stock, and I didn't even share the sales. I didn't even sell the share. I sold the profit to get the profit out. I only used the profit money off, and it was just a little bit, just enough to buy the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. That's all I had, and that's all I did from these accounts. So everything else, guys, is just growing, and I'm gonna continue to watch it grow. We're gonna continue to see positive gains, and no matter what the market does, no matter what 47 tweets out or say, we're going to continue to grow our portfolios and get wealth, right? So like I said, we want, if your goal is to get more time, freedom, and choices in your life, then this is the channel for you. So subscribe to me, man. Give these videos a thumbs up. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm sees it, and it helps the algorithm push it out to more new investors who's trying to come up. This content is just it's for everybody. Anybody who wants to learn how to make more money, side money, enough money to take care of you and your family, enough money to surpass your, it's going to surpass your daytime job, your nighttime job, whatever. If you want that, this is the channel for you, man. So I really appreciate you guys. I thank you for your support. Thank you for rocking with me. This is KJD Investor signing off, over and out. Peace.